Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Proof. World of Warcraft is objectively inferior to Daggerfall. Behold the cube of broken graphics. What kind of game is this? Shake my head. What's that? Amazing content, which is incredibly fun, and a fantastic story, which I still enjoy to this very day. Pathetic and disgusting. I want real gameplay. Like infinite repeatable dungeons that are procedurally generated, that suck. Screw this cube nonsense. Yeah, I don't want good content. Behold, where I have the cube. Okay, so a small explanation on the off chance anyone actually cares. This is Inarius's mount. The graphics files have been detached from the object files. Which means, when the game defaults, all of the mechanics of an object continue to work. That's actually pretty normal. That goes back to, like, WoW Vanilla. But yeah, for whatever reason, this specific mount just doesn't have its graphics files attached. So it still works. You can tell. I'm still flying around without any issue. But, yeah. So, fun fact, if you fly around in here for too long... Let's see if I can make it work. Come on, do it. It's not going to do it? Come on. Do it. Maybe like here? Come on, do it. Do it. No, I can't. Ah! Ah! I'm all mad. Ooh, I've got... Oh, man, I got way more tasks I can do. That's great. What do we got? Let's see.
Not stone.
How am I finding Legion Remix? Freaking amazing. It really is Pandaria Remix, but better. That's not actually a joke. There's more story, there's more content, there's more nuance.
Fair skies and strong.
And when I say nuance, so the Pandaria Remix, for example, had it had 3 dailies. It was like do a scenario, do a dungeon, and do a raid, right? This has that instead. Eternus gives us research. And they're using the same tech they did in Dragonflight, which is this thing right here. So research cools down every, I believe, 10 hours. But it also fills up to 12, which means every 120 hours. If you don't understand the significance of this, this is a gradient. In other words, rather than forcing you to log in every day in order to do something, instead it's more like you can log in at some point in time in the next, I think it's like 6 days, I want to say. Might be 24 hours then. Either way, it's 6 days, I'm pretty sure, especially when you start ranking up, which gives you more tasks. And at any point in time in those 6 days, you can do 1 or 3 or 8 or 15 or whatever tasks. And these tasks are hugely rare. There's 120 of these. I've already seen a bunch of them. My personal favorite was go run into a bunch of things in the sky. And yeah, to show this off a little bit, right now we have access to... So I could go do general training. You see my mouse? You probably can't see my mouse. General training, which is kill 15 mobs, kill 2 bosses, and do 2 quests. There's kill demons. There's kill elite enemies, and then there's do Eye of Ashara Heroic. And these are my options right now. When I finish this, I get to do another one, and another one, and another one. Each of these give tons and tons of stuff. I think that's why I was thinking the 10-hour thing, Maverick, because I know these recharge faster than once every 24. Anyways, the point is, I know I'm explaining this badly, but this is so much of a better system than dailies because of how granular it is. If you don't have time on a particular day, that's fine. You don't lose anything. There's no FOMO. Make sense? There's no, oh, I missed out on that day because I was tired or because I had to go do chores or whatever. It'll sit there, and you've got basically a week to get caught up on whatever you want to do and do it at your own pace, and that's awesome. And yeah, these are also extremely lucrative. Ooh, Light's Vengeance. What is that? Drink it? I'll go and equip that. Oh yeah, it is account-wide. That's true. I forgot to mention that. I so far only have the one character. Some of the achievements are like, oh, where is it? Yeah, here we go. Level a monk to 80, level a rogue to 80, level a hunter to 80. I haven't decided if I'm doing that yet. I did all of the achievements in Pandaria Remix. I haven't decided if I'm doing all the achievements in Legion. By the way, the Legion Remix achievements are also better designed in general. Just while we're on the subject. I'm still saving the quests for the co-op group, but me and Pax have been doing a bunch of dungeons and raids already, just between the two of us. I'm not super strong yet, but I do have 17,000 health at level 26. So I think I'm doing pretty good. See, that's kind of what I was thinking, Maverick. But either way, I'm really looking forward to playing more of this tonight. For real, I wasn't actually doing this during the break. Defend myself for 1 second. I was asleep. I laid down. I was tired. Alright, so make sure that's set up here. Make sure this is set up here. Let's take another bite out of Daggerfall, shall we? In fact, we're going to take so much of a bite out of Daggerfall. We're going to do the unthinkable. We're going to give Daggerfall plus to gameplay. No, because that's quests, and I don't know if you heard me 5 seconds ago, but I'm saving quests for the group. Oh, it's muted. Okay, that's fine. I got tired of hearing the cricket, so I muted it. But for real, I am going to add a quest to positive. A quest to positive. I'm going to... I'm going to add a positive to quest design. It's actually flow, believe it or not. I was thinking about this. Once you get started down the MSQ path, almost all of these quests are actually weirdly well designed. Like, I'm always tired getting stuff. And so, like, this quest is like, do this, and then within 10 days this will happen. Or do this, and then 30 days till the next event fires. But if you just focus on doing the MSQ, which we've been doing, there's actually pretty solid quest flow to it. By the time you've finished one of the timed events, one of the other timed events is fired, just based on the nature of the fact you're constantly bouncing around between, where is it? Wayrest over here, Daggerfall, and Sentinel, the 3 major sections. So, yeah, it's actually kind of solid. I would say the only other game that has this kind of quest flow in it as far as the MSQ is Oblivion, because I'm actually one of the 3 people in the entire world who actually likes Oblivion's MSQ. Now, speaking of, now we have to go do the King of Worms quest. So, this sucks. Let's go ahead and do this. This is, oh God. Oh God. Okay. You know, fair, Mr. Red. I'm so curious how Marwin's going to score someday. Oh, right. Let's get some music going. I don't know. Since we're going through a doomy doom place, let's get some doomy doom music going. Okay, so this is the Dragontail Mountains. Just down here. Scourge Barrel. Okay, I don't remember how to get down here. I remember it's this place to start. Come on. Please. 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 Oh my god. Oh my god. There we go. Hey, I managed it. Alright. Is there like a guide for getting in here? No. Of course not. We'll have to use the other guide. Okay, so we've dropped down. It's okay. It's actually not that far. So let's see. We've dropped down. Go follow the hallway. Go through the first door into a room with 8 doors. We're going to go through the first one on the left. We're going to kill whoever's just punching us. We don't like being punched. Punching is bad. Stop it. Quit it. Quit it. Quit it. Quit punching us. We're going to heal ourselves. We're going to go left. We're going to go to a T intersection. Okay, go left. Down into the cavern area. We're going to take the first, I believe it's the first right. Yeah, first right and then first left. Whoop. Actually, pass it. Okay, so first right. Oh my god, there's more bats. Why are there so many bats? These vampire bats, they are no joke. Sorry. Right. And then left. This doesn't look right. Hang on. What? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Here's where we came in. Yes, okay, so right at the first opportunity. And left at the next opportunity. It's gotta be this. Okay, we're good. We're here. Oof. Okay, so we talked to the King of Worms. He's like, hey, runner, I am so glad you answered my letter. I hope my messenger was gentle. You've been a loyal servant in the past. Not as loyal as my living dead, but far more versatile. My need involves the lowest depths of the Castle Sentinel, and the reward is knowledge that only the dead can provide. Are you willing? Yes. Amusing. I'm looking for the answer to a question. It doesn't exist amongst the living, but may exist amongst the dead. I want you to bring me back the ghost of Prince Corallus, the great-grandfather of the late King Cameron of Sentinel. Corallus was a sorcerer of no mean skill. He's now a lich deep in the bowels of the castle. I'm giving you a special scarab. If it's close to him, when you destroy his physical body, his soul will be trapped in the scarab. Bring it back to me, and I will tell you a tale few mortals have heard. Cool. Question, Manamarco. Why do you have... Like, you're dead, right? So, like, do you have the ability to get hard? Like, I don't have a nicer way to phrase that, but, like, you also have this over here for some reason. And, like... you also have this. You know, no judgment. At least you're, you know, gender equal here. But, like... I'm just wondering, really. Do you have... Okay, whatever. Let's just go. So, as usual, the only actual way out of here is to reset ourselves here. Alright, so. Now... Oh, this looks like a big dungeon. Oh, this looks like a huge... Oh my god. Okay. Well, let's go to Sentinel. Let's cast some spells before we go. Yep, it's another castle, and it looks like a very large castle. So let's raise some skills before we head off. Okay, so... My backstabbing skills improved. Oh, hey! I have more perception. I mean... Look, it's just perception. It's just perception. We all have to accept that that's just reality now. I have deemed it so. We're now unremarkable. Destruction. Restoration's at 77%. Holy crap. Longblade is nowhere. Alteration and thaumaturgy are in the 50s. Shortblade is in the 50s. Running is at 60. Crit is at 50. Stealth is at 46. How the hell? Medical is at 39. Nice. So, you know what this time is. That's right. There is no Oh. Sorry. What was I saying? I doubt it at this point. I haven't really been trying to level at this point. I've just been using abilities. Listen, we need to enter stealth mode. Oh, up, they saw me. Okay. I'll stop crouching, I guess. Wish me luck. This is gonna suck. Okay, so how do I enter the dungeon? Starting from the throne room. Okay. Where's the throne room? That's up the elevator, isn't it? So that's gonna be like here. I think. This looks throne roomy, right? Excuse me, is this the throne? Is this the throne? Excuse me! Excuse me! Is this the throne room? Alright, who's ready to kill a lot of guards? Take the door to the south. The door may be locked. So come prepared. Hey, we're good. Okay. Walk south until you come to an elevator. Use it to go up. So elevator. Okay. Use thing. Use thing. Hello? Okay. Hey, Noctis. That is a good question, Mr. Red. Considering the nature of the remixes, which is content specifically intended to allow for the players to have something to do in between major expansion launches, and test beds for new tech and for new ideas in terms of game design. And Pax and I theorize that this is them setting up for sunsetting. In other words, getting ready for WoW to be shelved. I would say no. At the very least, they might cycle it in the future, once WoW is in maintenance mode, something like that. Okay, so upper level, follow the hallway. Okay, follow the hallway. Yes. Hello, Sean. Hello. Follow the hallway until the walls change color and the dungeon music begins to play. Well, one of those things doesn't help me as much as the other. Follow the stairs down until you come to a door. Continue east. Past the door, not through it. And continue past the intersection. Then turn north and head west at a second intersection. So yeah, here. Follow the hallway north till it curves east. Horribly murder the people defending the castle from invaders. And do. Walk down the hallway. An open door. Go south? This doesn't look right. Ah, shoot. This doesn't look right. All this leather gear. Y'all are like high-level spell swords. Get hurt too. Jesus Christ. Maybe I should dedicate some time to leveling, just so I have some health for the final dungeon. Alright, hang on. Let's rewind a bit. So this is clearly where we wanted me to go here. Let's heal. Over here, and then turn. It's going to tilt down, then I'm going to go down again. There's going to be a doorway here. There's no doorway. There's a doorway here, though. What is this? This is south. That looks correct. Moving south to reach an elevator. Okay. Okay. Nope. We're still good. Okay. What was that noise? I don't recognize that one. So, what the hell is up there? Hello? Ah, whatever. Alright, right into the first opening. Okay. First opening, which is this. First opening. And follow the hallway to a room. Pull the lever in this room. Okay, yes, just making sure. Okay, back to the elevator. Now we ride the elevator to the top. That is so mean. There's nothing here but the lever to progress, so I hope... This dungeon. These dungeons. I'm so glad I haven't walked through. You have no idea. I would already have just been brain dead playing this game without a walkthrough. Okay, so ride the elevator to the top. From the top of the elevator, go west. Enter a room with numerous blue force fields blocking the doorways. Your target. Those are force fields? Sure. Your target is behind one of these doors, but you're first to disable. So go southwest door. Ride the elevator to the bottom. There's a lever at the bottom next to the elevator, but don't pull it, or you'll be blocked and you'll have to warp out. Oh my god. Okay. At the end of the hallway to the east, this way, is a wraith trap. I'm going to dispose of it while it's trapped. Okay. Is this hitting? Am I hitting you? I can't tell if it's even trying. What happens if you don't work? I hope you saved. Okay, I don't think I'm doing any of this. I'm gonna stop using my magic. Whatever. Ride the south elevator to the second opening. This dungeon's terrible. This dungeon's so terrible. This might... We might have found it. We might have found the worst dungeon in the game. This is awful. So, second opening. Okay, kill the giant spider. Yep, nope, that's official. Worst dungeon in the game. That's official. Go in the corner, kill the spider, ride an elevator, ride the elevator up. Scroll down, because there's that many directions for this frickin' place. From the top of the elevator, go east. Follow the hallway north, you'll reach a lever. Pull it. Yeah. Okay, pull lever. Return to the elevator. Okay. turned around? How am I turned around? Okay, there's the lever. Yep. Okay, no. This is okay. This is okay. I'm right. Okay. Just being sure. So, door north. Yeah, is this the correct door to the north? It's the only door to the north. Okay, cool. We're gonna take the elevator down. Yeah, this might deserve an extra negative for that puzzle. Because this is crazy. Okay, so take the elevator down. We're gonna go south. Enter a room with a pair of torture instruments and a ghost. My favorite things, all in one room. Okay. Take a moment to rest while we're here. Get our mana back. Okay. Pull the lever in this room. Back to the elevator. This is insane. I want you to know that in my heart of hearts. This is a main story quest. This is MSQ. Okay, go south to an elevator. Hang on, what am I doing here? Goes chamber, the lever, take over that. It's south of the elevator, right? Right. Yes, take south of the elevator and write it down. We go around the corner where the spider was killed. Just thanks for reminding me of that game. Still a little traumatized. Just gonna get that off the screen. Right, the other elevator down. Okay. Then, the force field's gone. Wait, we didn't go all the way down. Okay, that's okay, it's okay. Force field's gone. I know our spruce. Okay, so there's two levers. There's two levers. That looks like an elevator lever. So I want this one, I'm pretty sure. Pull this lever. Then ride either the elevators in this room. Return to the room with the force field. So I'm just going to go back the way I know to go. It's actually like three elevators. A lot of elevators in this dungeon. I guess they see the game designers. Yeah, it'll be great. Fans will love this. We'll have tons and tons of horrible death doom everywhere. Sir, nothing's actually trying to kill the enemy here. It's just endless waves of levers with nothing indicating that there's a specific pattern they have to be in. Yeah, to figure out. They're smart. Okay, so I apparently can't go into that room from here, but maybe I could do it from here. Maybe. Nope. This is interesting. So, okay. Hang on. Oh, we already played this one. Okay, so back down. Oh, hi, Pediv. Pediv? I can't do pronunciations. I'm terrible. Okay, so hang on. So let's pull this down, maybe? Yep. We're gonna go down here. Yep. Nope, don't want to touch that. I don't want to touch any ground levers at this point. We'll screw ourselves over. Let's go ahead and try the elevator that's over here. What happens if I just stay here when it comes down? I'm not going to do that, but I'm kind of curious. Get some healing while we're here. We're gonna have to kill a lich in a second, after all. Hey, okay, we're here. Now we go through this doorway. And, around. There's the lich. Whoa, 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 whoa. Up against the wall, up against the wall. Get over there, lich. Whoa, we're dead, okay. Wow. I actually wasn't expecting that. Okay. No, that's cool. That's cool. Let's go ahead and get our buff going. Holy crap, he hurts. Why is there a face on my screen? Is this game fun? Oh, I have a soul now. Cool. Is this game fun? That's an interesting question. But I do have a real answer for you, as opposed to a meme answer. In my experience, this game is funner the less time you spend in the dungeons. Alright, so, let's go ahead and put that away. Let's get out of here. Kind of low on mana, so I have to walk out. I don't remember how to walk out. What? Okay. Okay, new plan. Let's get some mana back so we can teleport out. Immediately re-anchor. There we go. Okay. Are we diseased? No, we're good. Okay, so now... hang on. Now we go back to... Scourge. There it is. Go talk to Metamarco again. Very appropriate music for Metamarco. Actually, you know what? Metamarco would have, like a big gloomy vibe to his place, wouldn't it? It would be like, hang on. Okay, this would be his lair. Okay, open the tomb, jump in here, go down. There we go. Let's see if I can remember this without looking it up. I probably can't. Zombies. Okay, first door on the left. To the end. E section, go right. No. Left. First right. Bats! Bats! So many bats! Okay. There's still more bats! Okay, alright, so, first right. And then first left. And then lockpick the door. And here we are. Yep, this is the zombie rave. This is what's playing. This is what this music is doing. Okay. What's up, dude? Well done, runner. I'm sure the prince will be most cooperative. Please accept this short sword as a token of my appreciation. In addition, I've decided it's time for someone outside of Tiber Septim's line to know the truth about the Underking. As you know, Tiber Septim was the first emperor of Tamriel. By the end of his wars of conquest, he betrayed the battle mage Zuranactus. When Zuran died, his soul refused to leave his body. Something to do with the mysterious Numidium. Since that time, Zuranactus has lived on as the Underking. The Underking and his agents have been a thorn in my side for centuries. Just remember, should the Underking regain his mortal body, he would surely throw all of Tamriel to chaos. Here's your sword. Go away. Okay. Just gonna leave here now. What is it? What do you think it smells like in this room? Oh, actually, sorry. I love to build stealth archer with buffs. Later on. That's pretty much my go-to for sheer fun in Oblivion. Let's cast Identify. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Hey! Vampiric Wind Strikes. It's a shame it's a steel short sword. I literally can't use it. I can sell it. Alright, so. Now that we've done that. Alright. So, we still haven't gotten Berenzius' quest, which is really kind of sucky, actually. So we've done... So we're still waiting on Berenzius' book, which we just haven't gotten a letter for yet. Lysandus' Revelation, which will be a timer base. So we're at Berenzius' book and Lysandus' Revelation right now. And that's actually what we're waiting on, is those two. Alright, so let's get out of here. Just until we get some mana back. And then immediately... Whoop. No, don't light her. Recast this. There we go. Well, since we're kind of waiting right now, let's head back to Daggerfall, shall we? Yes, by boat. Any letters? Nope. Damn. Couldn't have gotten lucky. Alright. These are gold right now. There it is, 6,000. Might have been what I'm not sure. I figured we have a couple things we could do while we kind of wait for the next set, because we're waiting on letters right now. One way or the other, we need letters. So let's go to the bank, first of all. Actually, no. Let's head to the Mages Guild. Although... See, what I really need is some potions. But I don't know how to make my own. Luthor, how do I make potions? Quick. There's the bank. Oh, whoops. It's too early. Sorry, guard. Sorry. You're not gonna kill me, right? Right, not gonna kill me. Okay, cool. Excellent. So I'm going to the Nether. No, halt. No halt. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. This is perfect town music. This is just what I hear in my head when I'm going to the grocery store in real life. I don't know. Do we feel like... This feels like this would be this place. Nope. Not this. Sorry. I actually want... Here we go. This is Daggerfall. Right. Let's loiter for 3 hours. Alright. I need potions. Hello? 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 What do you sell? Rubies? I was praising it earlier. You missed it. This is all just resources. I don't want resources. I want potions. Where's my friggity potions? Okay, for real. How do I make potions? I kind of want potions for the final dungeon. What mechanism do I use to start crafting potions? I don't know. I have yet to see a crafting interface. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that fountain. 1996 fountain right there. Beautiful. But yeah, I was flying around on my Inarius mount earlier before. I think the way they're doing everything is literally better top to bottom from what they did in Pandaria. Next is the summary to your question. There's a potion making person. Okay, okay. Is that gonna be in the Mages Guild? Like, that feels logical, right? I never did join a temple. We could join a temple. Be like, hey, what's up? How are things? Yep, nope, I would like to join you. How do I join you? Oh, it's right there. Join guild. Yes, I will join Kyrana. Yes, perfect. Okay, so can you make me... You can cure diseases. Okay. Training. Buy spells. Make spells. Get quest. But old people... Oh, right. This is that temple. Hang on. Dangerous. I still don't know what that means. You have to have sex with one of the people in this room. But you don't get to pick who. Don't do it, Ross. I mean, I think I did that past tense. Unless that's something new I haven't heard of. Okay, so Mages Guild. Sure, whatever. Mages Guild. 2 out of 3, you know. It's... I don't know, Bragwin. I don't know. Ah, so that's something I didn't know about. Are they doing anything with it? Is there any new features? Like, are they polishing up the port so it's not crap? Both ports are not good, if you're not familiar with it. So, like, the FF9 port's alright. The FF10 port is fine. It has a massive issue. It's going to give lots of negatives, but... What? Oh, whoops. I'm in the wrong part of town. There's the Mages Guild. I can see it right there. It's really sad how I've started to get the layout of this stupid town in my head. Like, there's not really anything you'd call landmarks. You just kind of get used to the configurations of the buildings. Okay, so that's spells, that's quests, that's magic. Although, actually, magic. What do you got? What? After raising rank? Screw you. I'm gonna do nothing. Make spells. Teleportation, which is highest rank for some reason. Yeah, no, FF10 getting... There's Daedric Summoning. FF10 having a frickin' skip button would be nice. Buy spells. Make magic items. Although I don't have any souls on me. Make spells, I know who she is. I've talked to her many times. Training. Some guy who talks. There's no, like... There's no... Of course there's no alchemist here. The UESP. A potion maker can be found in most temples except Juliana's and Kynareth. You know, the one that's here that we just joined. Oh God, Mr. Ed. Yeah, this game you couldn't watch. You couldn't watch Daggerfall without giving the government your ID. Well, actually giving Twitch your ID. Or Discord. Okay, I need a temple to anybody else. Like, just seriously, someone else. Kynareth. It's a shrine. I need like an actual temple. Kynareth again. What's with all this Kynareth stuff? Oh my God. Sure, let's try this. Whatever. I don't know what this is. We'll figure it out. Let's go. Yep. It's alright, Governor. I got me a license. This is not what I wanted to do. Alright. Yeah, but I checked. Daggerfall didn't. Okay, let's see if we can, like, narrow down something here. So, Temple of literally anything that isn't Kynareth. Just anything. 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 Yeah, that's where I'm at right now, Cure White Noise. These are all like little shrines, like this thing. This is what I get when I go to these. Yeah, go ahead, Plutonia. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Temple. Other. So that would be Aldingford. Across the desert here. In my quest for holiness. Ah! Most of the mages killed. Thanks, game. That looks like a temple. Stendar. I'll take it. Look, in this setting, I would be an atheist, because I know what happens to you after you die in this setting. And let me tell you, I don't want to be in any of these places. What the hell is Realms, Ross? Unless you mean EverQuest, in which case, no. Okay. Training. Your disease. Make potions. I was just afraid it was going to be her for a second. Okay, so. So for those of you who aren't processing this, Like an idiot earlier, I decided to join the temple, thinking it would help me find an alchemist. So I joined the Temple of Stendar. You can only join one, or not Stendar, sorry, Kynareth. You can only join one temple. Potion maker services are reserved for members only. The only types of temples that will not have potion makers are Kynareth and Julianos. I can't make potions. I do have a backup save. But just to get, let's make another save. Let's make a save for this. So let's go back to the Lich King of Angmar. Turn in his quest. Get his sword. I'm just... teleport. Anchor. That's true. I pacified a vampire using my etiquette skill, too. Take ship, we'll go cautious, let's go. We technically didn't lose that much time, because I was mostly just trying to figure this thing out. But think about how easy it would be to lock yourself into that. And to lose progress, is what it really means. What was that, Uthor? Interesting. Not sure what I think of that. That feels like an experiment, which, yeah. I've noticed they've started having skywriting consumables in Remix. No, it's okay. It's okay. We got this. Let's go in here, join this guild. Right, hang on, let's check. Whoa, you're new. You weren't here last time. Why did anyone dislike me? I should have rep now. Make potions. Okay. Join guild. Yes. Okay. Make potions. I can only help someone of a certain rank. So you gotta be rank 5. Now, that may not sound like a lot. Let me explain how insane that is for just a second, okay? So in order to hit rank 5, you need to be at 50 rep. Now, I don't know exactly how much rep you get from quests, but in general, I get about 5 rep from quests. Quests can involve doing an entire random dungeon. Just to put this into perspective, it took me 3 hours to get to rank 1, or, the first rank after 0, on the Mages Guild, Fighters Guild, and the Knight's Order. So we're not making potions. I'm gonna just call PFR on that one. Here, we're just gonna relax. Oh, that's it. Yes. Soothe me with your amazing dancing prowess. Did they actually get a real-life woman to do this? If so, did they pay her well for this? Alright, so I'm in a weird place. Yeah, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for that's it. That's my MSQ. Look, I love boobs too, a lot, but like, guys, come on, that's chill. Well, this is as good a time as any to read Blade Travell's comment, because I never did actually take time for that. I laid down and then I got back up and I would start streaming again. So, let's go ahead and do that. I mean, I read comic books in the 90s. I know how it was. Oh man, this Daggerfall OST is fantastic. Where is... It's in current run, isn't it? So if this is what it look at, sorry, I'm looking at the FF7, FF8 thing super quick. The features they list for it are the same damn things that are already in the existing ports. Triples battle speed, ability to turn encounters off, and auto limit in FF7, and HP, ATB gauge, and limit break boosts, triple speed, and no random encounters in FF8. That's it. So nothing really impressive there. This is, in fact... Alright, so let's see. Blade Travell says, Dear Lord, I hate you. It's true. Everyone hates Lore. Ah, here, let's go on an adventure. Where's the nearest town? Really quick, really quick. Let's go to the nearest home. We haven't been to a home yet. So it's like straight southwest. Let's do it. Alright. Weird. So, if we do as you suggest, Blade Travell, that would establish some precedents. Very specifically for Morrowind, a game which, when we review, I actually plan to not do all of the faction quests on because they're vacuous, right? There's no story there, and there's barely any gameplay there. Like, I'll be like, here's the Fighters Guild, here's the Mages Guild, and then we'll move on from them because there's not really a lot of reason to actually do the chains. By your proposal, we would then give negative for those chains we're not doing. Listen, I'm just saying, Sean, us uggos, we need more representation, right? I demand that every game cater to my ugliness. The Northwest. I know, but like, that would be establishing precedence for that in my mind. Which I'm fine with, it's worth noting, it's just something to think about. What do you all think in chat? Any thoughts? I love how the Knightly Order is so damn many. And temples, too. All things. I guess this is faster. Not that I'm aware of. Oh god, what do you want to bet the other quests aren't firing? Because we're waiting on what's your face. What do you want to bet? What do you want to bet? If we're not going to give padding negatives to anything other than MSQ, then I need to go back and audit a lot of reviews. Which, to be nice and honest about it, I'm not going to do. So, both this game and Morrowind, and technically Skyrim, have some very padding quests to them. And all of them have to do with the guilds. Doing the guilds involves doing quests for the guilds, and doing quests for the guilds involves doing dungeons. Dungeons are bad in this game. I know. Lore shock. It's like straight west now. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna find this thing on my own. Without fast travel. I got this. So, the only reason it's really coming up here, the only reason I'm even questioning it, is the sheer quantity kind of surpasses a lot of other games. There's a lot of fluff in this game. Like, a lot of fluff in this game. Like, a lot of fluff in this game. I don't feel like I'm conveying this properly. Oh no, no, the dungeons in this game are a negative for us, 100%. They're bad. Just for you then. I'll go slower with this, Jim. Alright, and to answer your question, I've actually never played Fear, in general, never mind on camera. Is that it? I think that's it. I found it. Oh crap. Look, look. It's the Copperford Plantation. Which means they have slaves. You know what that means. Oh my god, there actually are NPCs here. Just roaming. Hello? Hi. Hi. Oh, this is my plantation now. Says who? Says my sword. Sorry, them's the breaks. In which factor, Evo? Because I've already compared this game to Starfield. Since Starfield is the game this is most like. And I want to stress, for those of you who haven't heard me talk about this already, that's not a joke. This game and Starfield share a lot of DNA. A lot of DNA. There's a lot of people at this farm. Look at all these people. I know. It's just random people spawn in habitable areas. Yes, welcome to this Vine Hunter plantation. Don't ask questions. Alright, so let's see. Where are we at on this silly little quest here? Let's give up on that. Give up on that. We're never doing that. We're never doing that. We still haven't gotten that quest. That's for whenever we do that. Did that. Oh, neck. I think we're still on this quest, technically. And that's going to give us Lysandus' revelation. Okay. This isn't a change. If this is the way we do this, this is not a change, Ross. I guess I'm only hesitant because I don't want to be unkind, but then again, I always knew this was going to happen. I feel bad, I suppose. Oh, whatever. No, not even close, Evo. Functionally a completely different entity from a game design perspective and from a narrative one. You go to guilds because you want access to services and ranks, which, again, give you rewards and services. I feel bad about giving negatives to a beloved classic, look. I suppose I feel bad about giving negatives to games in general, but it's especially worse about beloved classics. Yeah, no quest lines to speak of, no. There is no story to the guilds. Is Starfield the worst Bethesda game? Yes. I'll come back to streaming, Trihaxia. I'm sure I can think of other terrible games to stream. Oh, I don't know, man. Okay, I'm done typing. Let's think. I hate thinking. It's coarse, it's irritating, it gets everywhere. See you around, though. Do have a good one. Sure, let's go here. Why not? Check it out. It's a place on the other side of the world. Not that you could tell. I'm on an island right now. Surrounded by mountains, as you can see. Yep. And then we're here. Sure, why not? Check it out. There's another orchard. This is on a different continent at this point. Well, not part of the island, I guess I should say. It's across the bay. We can practice our climbing here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you see that mountain? You can't climb it. It's all the wrong climate for that. Here, this will take 31 days. Surely it's done by now. Surely it's done by now. Surely, 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 surely. I mean, I've always thought of Riddle as just a nature spirit. Given Tolkien's overall approach to that, it just makes sense to me. I mean, even his wife is a frickin' brook. Or river, or whatever you want to call that. Okay, so this is weird that, like, we're not here yet. That's actually exactly what I plan to do, Arspruce. You'll notice I'm not doing these guild quests on camera either. So that is an excellent idea, Arspruce. I've never heard of Bombadil being a self-insert. Alright, we got this. We're gonna practice climbing. I'm the opposite of Evo and Ruthless Tim. I don't like mysteries in fiction. I like to know things. They don't call me the mystery runner. Uh-oh. I recognize that speech pattern. Evo's not feeling good today. I apologize, Evo. I was just, like, demonstrating difference of perspective in a way that I thought it was a light and poking manner. I apologize. Yeah, I don't mind a mystery that's explained. I mean, that can be satisfying. In fact, it generally is satisfying. Evo is really upset. Oh, geez. Okay, I need to do something to cheer Evo up right now. Do you know that Hades scored so highly into our review system that I didn't even realize how high it scored? And I think we were considering it for orange territory, which I know is lower than you would put it. But it was. We were going back through it as Ross was asking about the colors on the review system, and I guess I have nothing else to add to that. Hades is pretty good. No, Hades is really good. Don't know about Hades 2. Haven't played that. Okay, so we're gonna try something stupid here. If this doesn't work, it's now been 3 months. Where's my frickin' letter? Okay, surely it's triggered by now, right? Surely it's triggered by now. I mean, my biggest issue with Hades is twofold. First, having to rely on RNG to progress story elements. Like, imagine there's like a character you just really want to spawn so you could start going down their character path, and they keep spawning in the wrong manner or spawning in a way that is being overridden by something else. That's just frustrating. I want to see their character arc, damn it. The second thing that was frustrating to me about Hades, and this is a very personal thing, was that in order to play it optimally, I had to really hone it. It was just tiring. It was straining to play at that level for that period of time. At the moment, I'm waiting for a letter from Medora. Oh, there is no letter. Oh my god! You just... You know, what Evo definitely doesn't like, which she and I agree on. is having to do the same run back. I believe we're on our 5th time now. Just to access the quest NPC, who's pretty much at the bottom of a fairly lengthy dungeon. Now, I've gotten pretty good at this run back at this point, because I have memorized the crap out of this route. Yeah, this might actually be the last time we finally do this thing. I believe we're actually up to 6 times as of this exact iteration. Hit this lever. Get paralyzed, very important. Hit this lever. This is much worse than returning to the Waking Sand. That's not even a joke. The Waking Sand is like, oh, okay, haha. This is go through half of a fairly difficult and costly dungeon every time I want to talk to a main story quest character. This is insane. I mean, I'm comfortable calling this an RPG, but it's definitely an RPG with a focus on dungeon crawling. There she is. Boom! The powder is ready. All you need to do is sprinkle it on his true corpse. I must warn you, it will not put his shade to rest, but will soothe it sufficient to allow you a chance to speak with him. The final exorcism is for Lysandus to choose. I do not know where he was buried. I do know it is not on the field of Cryingane, where they erected that monument to him. If you do speak to him, could you tell him I still love him? Death will not be a barrier to us for long. Yeah, so in case you missed it, this is the woman he was sleeping with on the side, and that was pissing off his wife. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, that's horrible. But no, by all accounts, his wife was not a great person. So, I'm kind of with him on this one. Okay. As it happens, we already know where he is. No! And yeah, the marriage is a political appointment. So I hit the wrong button there, so we gotta do that again. I literally just hit the wrong button there. Okay, so hang on, get this. So anyways, so imagine for a moment, Evo actually agrees with me on having to go through the same section of dungeon over and over again just to be able to access an MSQ NPC. I mean, could you imagine having to go through an entire major difficult dungeon every time we wanted to go pray return to the Waking Sands? It would be so terrible. Could you imagine having to do that for a 7th time because you hit the wrong button on a spell? I know that's hard to imagine. Give me the thing. Okay. Get me out of here. Okay. I think this is the last time we have to go down here and talk to him. Let me double check that. Okay, Medora's Freedom, yep, Dustfall, yep, Lysandus' Revelation. And when we finish this quest, hang on. Yes, okay, so. You are absolutely insane, Disco. Okay, so. Yep, so we can, yep. So we can finally move our anchor. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, we're cool. Everything's cool. Everything's peaceful. Listen to the peaceful music. Peaceful music. Okay, so. We're finally gonna go talk to the king. Let's get some appropriate dungeon music going. Don't worry, it's the same dungeon as it always is. I think this is a manual dungeon, so. Leave a nice military march going here. Okay, so we actually already have the location for this because we did one of the other quests. So, we want to go to Menevia. Don't actually know where that is, so we're going to find it the old-fashioned way. Oh, there's Benevia. And we're looking for Lysandus' tomb. There it is. Oh yeah. When they bury me, I want I want a mushroom toad house. Hell yeah. Sorry, so what's the fun fact? Unless it's that. I remember looking it up, and there were, I think, like 3 total references in the shows to the warp barrier, because everyone agreed it was a terrible idea. Okay, who's ready for this? Behold. Hang on. How bad do you think this dungeon is? Everyone in chat, how bad do you think this dungeon is? From the entrance, walk west, past the hall. At the end of the hall, go to the door on the left. Follow the hallway. Till you come to an intersection. At the intersection, turn north. And kill the zombie. Sorry, what? Until you get the intersection. Turn north and follow the hallway till you reach a door. Go through it. Follow the hallway until you reach the floating skull. Click the skull and you'll be teleported. What? Oh no. Okay, bad news. We're going the wrong way. I just didn't see it. It's gray on gray. Okay, so that's a teleport skull, as all skulls should be. Okay. I shouldn't have, like, last dungeon music for this yet. Hang on. So, I don't know, Mr. Red. I am the wrong person to ask. Here we go, look at this. This is a good playlist for this. Okay, teleport skull. Room with some instruments to kill the enemy. This room is also your way back in case you didn't set an anchor near the entrance. What? Okay, hold up. I forgot to set an anchor at the entrance. I should probably go do that. There it is. So there's gonna be... enemy. Some loot. And a teleport skull, because of course there's teleport skulls. Where the hell am I? Okay, there's the teleport skull. Okay, hang on. Let's go back this way. I mean, Nintendo, for a while there, tried to literally profit by having a 900 number off of, hey, would you like tips on how to beat the games? But that was always kind of up to the developers, so not every developer actually bought into that. It's good, because that was crap. Okay, torture room. Northwest door. Here we go. I know, right? Imagine back when that was as scummy as it got. What an innocent time. Okay, northwest door. Follow the hallway down and go through a room at the end. Leave the corridor through the door and follow the hallway until you come to an intersection. Turn east. Intersection, turn east. Kill zombie. Zombie died. Turn east. Follow the hallway. Jump or levitate across the pit. Hit. Follow the hallway until it turns north. Follow the hallway further north. Kill the zombie. Kill John. Go through the door, turn west at the intersection. Follow the hallway north until you reach a second intersection. You mean... Turn east? Okay, hang on. Turn east and go down the stairs. Take them to a four-way intersection. Turn north. Follow the stairs down and then up until you reach a second intersection. Go east through the door. And when you reach a third intersection, which looks like this, go up the stairs to the south, which is where I just came from. So this is the wrong intersection. It might be this one. Yeah, here we go. This is the intersection. South. Okay. Up the stairs to that. When you're at the top, kill the mummy. I didn't like the third movie. Nobody liked the third movie. Okay, we're at the intersection here. I'd have to think about that, Platonia. Possibly. Because I know what you're talking about. And yeah, with you. I'll have to do my due diligence and double check the research on that. Because I barely remember them even existing. Much of a nothing burger there. Okay. Once you're at the top, head east. Go through the door. This is not good. This is intersections. I shouldn't be seeing intersections. There's a rat! There's a rat! Okay, this is bad. Hang on. I am actually turned around. Hang on. So this doesn't feel right. So here's the first door, right? Go east through the door. Yep, don't. When you reach a third intersection. Well, let's try this. 1, 2, 3. Go south and up. That's not up and south. Up the stairs to the south. Up the stairs to the south. Up the stairs to the south. Houston, we have a problem. These directions aren't very well written, and I think I am now officially lost as a result of them. Oh, you know I'm going to give a ding for the Skyrim's over-reliance on the arrow. I need you to go to a dungeon and get me a thing. Where is it? How do I get there? It's marked in your map. Okay, so hang on. So we saved before we did all that, because I'm not stupid. Okay. Okay, it says head... Let's assume this was correct. Head east and go through the door. There's no door, game. There's no door. This is not good. I actually don't have any Ratchet and Clank music. Sorry. Knowing Bethesda's arc from Daggerfall to Starfield, I would say it's going to have more Radiant quests than ever before. It'll even have AI generated. It'll be great. Okay. Okay. Okay, east, south, south, east, east, north, angle right, angle down, south, looking promising. Nope, keep going. And then north. And then this way. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. And then... Sorry, I'm going off of literally just the map now, because the directions stopped making sense. Door. Facing west. Yep, okay. Okay, we're doing good, we're doing good. And then another door. And then we're going to go straight north. And then we're going to turn east. There's going to be an enemy. Enemies everywhere. Alright, so we're out of ammo. Get paralyzed. Get rid of paralyze. Lost where I am. Here. So there's going to be a door, and then there's going to be a door. And there's going to be an up, and then we're going to turn. And there's going to be a left up here, which I think is this. And we're going to go this way for quite a ways. Until we go this way. Scroll down. And then we're going to keep going until we're here. We're going to go all the way down until we get to the wall. We're going to kill this ghost. Go away, ghost. And then this way. Oh, we don't go down. We go up. We go down here. We turn left and we go up here. We fight a zombie who's in the way. I don't care right now. We go down again. What? What's an elevator? Okay, elevator down. Tricky elevator down. Okay. Okay. Just gonna go past all of that. So, someone actually was trying to release a fully 100% AI game. This is like 2 years ago now. I don't know if that ever went anywhere, but I kind of hope it crashed and burned because it sounded awful. It was specifically trying to use an LLM kind of a thing in order to emulate a GM and make like a D&D game. It sounded terrible. Okay, no, this is right. And then in here there should be an elevator. Oh, oh, this is good. This is good. Kill the mummies. Kill the mummies. Kill the mummies. Kill the mummies. Except for not the mummy to exist. Oh, it'd be funny as hell. But, like, you know. Okay, we're in a giant chamber. Right? We missed a lever. We missed a lever. I don't know if I do, Huthor, but I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, so I'm going to go down the closest one, which is this one right here. And then ride the elevator. There it is. That is legitimately disgusting. There's the lever. Okay, lever. It's not too bad. We are actually Los Santos. Also, love the name. Relevant, given where we are right now. As a reminder, that mod does not affect things like this. Okay, so we're here. There it is. Lever 2. You're actually listening to it, Ross. Come here. Come here. Ah, whatever. Okay, so... okay. So, we're done. Now, who wants to see the dungeon we just did? we're at the very bottom of. Behold the nightmare. Look at it. Take it in. There's stuff so far off there. Look at that. Look at that. There are districts to this dungeon. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, I was gonna say, 2 of these dungeons and you have all of Vardenfell. Yeah, here. Hold your breath. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. I just... Oh, I missed one, didn't I? I did. You cut it as to me. We'll see if the move actually happens this time. You never know. Weirder things have happened. Thank you for the sub. And thank you for your support. This music's what's playing in the agent's head when he sees this dungeon. Sorry, let me finish typing my thoughts really quick here. No, actually, Dream Whisperer. But maybe. We definitely have not sold the old one. I'll actually double check it right now. Yep, still hasn't sold. Okay, so. Whee! All right. Why did they build this guy this colossally huge tomb?
You soothe my rage. I do not seek to be placated. I seek vengeance upon he who slew me. If you would truly lay my spirit to rest, Be the instrument of my vengeance against Lord Woodborn of Wayrest.
What? Okay, so I'll tell you what he said. He says, "You soothed my rage, but I do not seek to be placated. I seek vengeance upon he who slew me. If you truly wish to slay my spirit to rest, you must be my instrument of vengeance against Lord Woodborn of Wayrest." So, I'll get the hell out of here. Yeah, into the microphone, Sir Demon, sir, please. No, no, yeah. No, of course that wasn't the final dungeon. Be silly. Wait until you see it. It's going to be great. Okay, so we did that quest. Now we can do his revenge. So let's see. We're going to have to go to his dungeon. Go through a lengthy dungeon. So I'm double checking something really quick here. So, okay. We can kill the dudette? Whatever. We can kill the dude who killed Lysandus, or we can get his diary. If you get his diary, he implicates himself a lot. You can give it to several people, depending on who you want to give it to. Each of them gives you a different reward, depending on who you give it to. And that also gives you a different rep. Vengeance. You can give it to the King of Worms for some reason. Why would you do that? Yeah. Listen, you're just ghastly when you're hungry. Alright, whatever. Let's go find this jackass. Let's set just, anchor here. Nope. I want to travel. It's a good idea, Valerian. But I can't give this game a negative for that, unfortunately. Yeah, let's go by ship. On a landlocked journey. You are not well. Sweet. What is wrong with me? You have contracted brain fever. Your personality trickles away day by day. Okay. Alright, so hang on. So what we're gonna do... Just gonna reload that. Use this thing again. Skip the cutscene. Okay. Travel out of here. It's true. Brains. Okay, cure disease on myself. Hopefully that fixed it. You're healthy. Okay, cool. Now, Hearth Anchor. And then, travel to Wayrest, Woodbourne. And we're good. Alright, dungeon number 87. Let's do this. So we're killing? I mean, our boss and friend told us, you know, help out Lysandus, and that means vengeance. Vengeance. Game. Oh, there it goes. Oh, you're just gonna attack me immediately. Okay. Goodbye. I was gonna let you live. I was about to say my money's on the orc. Silly me. He was killed by the rogue. As the heroic music swells. Alright, heal. That hurt. Oof. Okay. So, I feel somewhat bad. What? I have been poisoned. Gosh darn it. Spell effect failed. I feel somewhat bad. Is there a separate cure poison? Because if there is, I'm not doing great. I don't how do you cure poison? I don't know how to cure poison. I didn't know poison was a thing. You know, here's how we cure poison. Alright, so meanwhile, in the past... Oh wait, no, I think I saved after I got poisoned. No! Oh, hang on, I might be healthy. Nope, I'm poisoned. God damn it. Alright. I think we're dead. Yeah, we feel somewhat bad, I think. Oh my god. Okay, okay. This, I hate this game. I hate this game. Alright, alright. Alright, do any of these towns... Where am I? Like, does this place... Do any of these places have, like, a temple? Let's just find out. This is, like, right here, right? We can survive that trip. Oh, yeah. Look at all that damage. Okay, is there a temple? There is actually a temple. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is it. This is it. This won't be a 3-hour derailment. An epic quest to cure poison. Please cure my poison. Okay, am I cured? No, I'm not cured. Okay. I am still poisoned. And I'm dead! From what? From what? What killed me? Let's say the poison. I wasn't taking damage. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm healthy as an ox. How do I cure poison? Daggerfall. Poison. The poison status effect slowly lowers one of your primary stats. There are only two ways to cure poisoning, with a cure poison potion, or with a custom spell with the cure poison effect. Once the poison is cured, the stats are not restored. Now, you can talk to an NPC in the temple, and on certain versions of the game, they will offer to restore your stats. Or you can have a very high level restoration spell, which, if you have sufficient skill and spell points to cast it, you can restore your stats. Sure hope it isn't your int that's been being lowered by the poison. That's terrible. That's actually terrible. I'm not sure which stat it's lowering. Not strength or int. Oh, that's... That's bad. No, that's just a straight up screw you mechanic. There's nothing else to that. That is awful. Okay. Okay. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave the dungeon. We are in Wayrest. We need to find a town that's nearby that has a mage's guild. That's a good point. I should give a negative for that, too. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I could put that on gotcha. No, let's do that. Let's do that. That feels more accurate anyways. Okay, so where are we? No, don't. Ah! Okay. We're upper left. Okay. Is there any way to, like... I need a nearby town. I'm not gonna go. Okay. Okay, that's at the opposite end of the world. We got anything closer? That's closer, but not close enough. About... Arkshire is further. Arkwold is up there. That's farther away, again. Black... Croft is way down there. Broadborn. Wait, why are all the towns on the coast? Damn it. That's another coastal town. That's a mountain town. That's in the middle. It's over there. That's way over there. That's... we'll try that. Let's see if we can make it there. Being reckless, we need to go there quickly. And we're dead. Perfect. Okay, so... Yeah, you see all those text scrolling at the top of the screen? That's us losing stats. That's the poison tickling down. Okay, that was too far. That's gonna be too far. Whoops. Hang on. Surely. Right? Okay, so how about... Oh, these are homes. I want towns. There we go. How about Tuncart? Does Tuncart have one? Nope. Of course not. How about Catholic? Catholic does have one. Okay, so let's see if we can make the trip here. Be reckless. Book it. Nope, even that's too far. God. I want you to understand that this is terrible. I don't think I have conveyed this appropriately. That is 3 pixels straight west. By the time Daggerfall even came out, I was already in high school. But no, is the answer to your question. I mean, even if I was, like, bad game design is bad game design. I mean, I can heal. It's not going to help anything. Looks like it is endurance that's being killed, specifically. That's great. Yep. We have 51 of those you feel somewhat bads before we die. 49. 48. 47. 46. You know what I need right now? Oh, yeah, we're obviously playing no mods, because it's a review. There is a console command. We haven't cheated yet. This is the weirdest race I've ever been a part of. This is right up there with The Last Jedi in terms of terrible races. Look, you can like that movie all you want. I hated that entire sequence. The slow mode space chase, that was so stupid. God, I hated that. 15 negatives. Moving on. Down to 28 endurance. 27. Well, there's only really one, Lord Harriman. Just the one. And it's one step away from being unplayable. That's a good question, Little Billy. I don't actually know, because that is a good question. We overshot it? Nope, it is 1 square west of us. 1 pixel west of us on the map. We have 18 poison ticks before we die. I can't even see the town yet. 17. 16. 15. We're not gonna make it. There's no way. I can't even see the town. 14. 13. 12. 11. 10. Where the hell is this goddamn town? There it is. I can actually see the buildings now. Now that we're at single-digit health. 8 endurance. We have 8 endurance. We have 7 endurance. 6 endurance. Okay, so we're going to set like a weird save here. We're not gonna make it to the town. We're at 4 right now. There's the building. That's the Mage's Guild right there. 3 endurance. 2 endurance. Why is the door on the other side? Why is the door on the other side? Yeah. No, use the door. Use the door. Use the door. Why were you locked? No! Oh my god! Are you jossing me here? It's 8 in the morning. They don't open till 11. The Mage's Guild doesn't open till 11. It's 8 in the morning. I think I could actually make that happen with a little bit more precision if they were freaking open. Where is this? When is this in the timeline? I don't know where this is in the timeline. I'm about to murder every mage in this entire country for opening at 11. My ghost is going to come back and gonna have some fun. Okay. 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 I have a really horrible feeling. But if I do this right, I don't actually have to cheat. Not really. I'd like to make a cure poison spell, please. Cure poison? Nope. Cure poison. There it is. Okay, we now have a cure poison spell. Isn't that great? I didn't know poison even existed. or else I would have done that days ago. Okay. Okay. So... You're finally awake. No! Okay, so I have this horrible feeling that I know where this is in the timeline. Because yes, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It's time to do the same dungeon. The umpteen hyperbolillionth time. Again. Hey, thanks for the powder. Okay, let's get out of here. No, I didn't. So here's what's going to happen, okay? This does not count as cheating. What we're about to do is not putting up the cheating flag. Okay, do you understand? Because we're not throwing up the cheating flag for this. I just want that to be clear to everyone. See, remember this place? You know, the place we just did? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so. Maybe this dungeon as God intended. I'm just tunneling. I've just got a shovel. And I'm just tunneling my way through here. Yeah, I've already cleared this dungeon. I've already done this dungeon. So, we're done. And then he's like, vengeance! And we're like, alright, cool. And then we're done. And we leave. Okay, so we forgot to set an anchor? That's actually strange. I thought I did set an anchor. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Then we leave. Lysantis is like, hey. How do you beat Daggerfall? Slowly. Or for those of you who play Sonic, as to mean, drill! Very few, actually, played 12. That's the funny part. We are so close to the end, it was actually possible we'd beat the game today. And then I ran into poison. And I don't know how long I've been here dealing with poison, but it's not been a small period of time. While we're here, set anchor, just anywhere, really. Okay, so now we go here. We go to Woodcrest. Wood something. Woodbourne? God, I don't remember. What's the name of the stupid place we're going to? I've already forgotten. Woodbourne Hall. Woodbourne Hall. There it is. Oh my god. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Oh, no, there's no way we're finishing today. I'm okay with that, because the final dungeon awaits. Alright, so everyone dies, and then we get poisoned by something in here. I don't know what. I kind of don't care. Everyone dead? The hell is that? It's just a platform in the middle of the room. Oh my god, Spartan. You missed it. You missed it. It was glorious and awful. Okay, so... Are we poisoned? No. Okay, good. I think I did actually get a restore stamina spell. Maybe? Thought I did. Maybe I didn't? It might have been on a timeline we erased. Oh no, there it is. Fatigue. Yeah. See? You don't feel well. No! Ah, I beat Nuki. Okay, so. Let's grab a hard save here. So we have two options. We can run around doing a dungeon. Or we can cast Levitate. Like actual Levitate this time. Check it out. Okay, so there's the first half of the dungeon done. Pacified Rogue using Streetwise. Rogue has died. In my defense, I didn't know she was a rogue. And the mages did too. Okay, so. Who's ready for another dungeon? As soon as this levitate spell wears out, so I can, like, move properly. Yeah, yar! Gravity be a harsh mistress, yar. Okay, so we're gonna... I cannot sleep now. Why not? Because you're in the air. Loiter for an hour. Okay, there we go. Alright. Okay, so... This is it. Okay. Go through the door. It's locked. I hate everything in the world. Okay, hang on. This is a record for me. Oh my god. I was about to give up. Yeah, there's no bad dice luck protection. I just had to roll well. Actually. Okay. Go this way, go north, turn left, go right, go past the person, go up to this area, go further right, and then north again. North, 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 door, north, north, northwest, north. To big room. Pause in big room. Keep going, keep going. Right. Nope. Right is wrong. Right is wrong. Rewind, rewind. Hang on. So it's this one. Ah, this one. Okay, then we go past this. This is going to curve to the right. Then we're going to go south past the thing. Excuse me. There's going to be a curve which we do not want, which means we want to go this way, go through this door, go here. New version of the dungeon. Okay, this is going to go this way. We're going to go past some things. We're going to go left. I'm just going to curve up And then we're going to do this. It's going to curve. No, it's not going to curve. It's going to go right. We're going to want to go right. We're going to go north. We're going to go north instead. We're going to kill this orc. Die, orc. You don't belong in this world. Speaking as an Argonian, I think I can speak with authority on this matter. We're going to go up, and then we're going to go down a little bit, and then we're going to curve this way. Wrong. Wrong. Just testing you. I want to make sure you knew what your left and rights were. Very important. Then we're going to go this way, and then this way. You're that Argonian runner. You've been a thorn in my side for a long time now. A wiser Argonian would have let sleeping kings lie, especially when I have gone to such great lengths to kill them. Yes, runner, I killed King Lysandus, and now it'd be a pleasure to slay you on guard. And you are looking rather feminine, my dear sir. I am done in. It is up to Gothrid now. May you rot in hell, runner. I most certainly shall.
King Lysandus is at last able to rest. The wraiths and ghosts of his loyal soldiers vanish as the soul passes to the underworld, leaving the city of Daggerfall to the living.
What? What he actually said was, King Lysandus is able at last to rest. The wraiths and ghosts of his loyal soldiers vanish as his soul passes to the underworld, leaving the city of Daggerfall to the living. So, if you're wondering, here's what his journal said. You know, the thing that would incriminate him to everyone. From childhood, I know Gothrid would not refuse his aid, but I must abide my time to ask. After all, Elisana is still heiress of Wayrest, and I am her betrothed. So it should be that when Adria dies, which he is bound to do sooner rather than later, I will be king. If it weren't for that queen and her brats, I would and could be patient. Never trust a dark elf, the old saying goes, if you cannot read truth in their eyes. If Berenzia has her way, Helseth will be heir, and Elisana will be married off to some far-off kingdom. Morgaia has already promised to the heir of Firsthold. They keep her around to spread the poison against Elisana, and especially against me. Berenzia doesn't trust me, this I can tell. I'll deal with her as I did with Lysandus. The fool should have agreed to support me. Gortwog and his orcs almost saved him. I'll deal with those subhumans once I sit on the throne of Wayrest. First, it's important to solidify my power base. I can and almost certainly rely on Gothrid to support my bid for the throne. If Helseth is made heir. I have a spy network equally aid where Gothrid, Akui, or the Emperor. Perhaps the Necromancers and the Underking's networks are more extensive, but I doubt it. The problem is raw physical power. I do not have a standing army. I need the gold to raise one. So yeah, straight up admits he killed the king. He is betrothed to Elisana. He's plotting against everyone. He's allied... Lysandus was allied with Gortwog, which is actually a pretty big deal. And Lysandus' son is also allied with him. But with that quest turned in... Now we're waiting. I think. It's weird. We shouldn't be waiting, but we kind of are. Yeah, no, we're just waiting. Okay. Let's see. We did that quest, we did that quest, we did that quest. In the future, I shall plan to kick as many dogs as possible. Let's try something. Whoop. Is the castle gates... Are the castle gates closed? Do you deny the Emperor's agent? It is midnight. Yeah, killing that dude is the biggest impact we've just had on the setting. That's not actually a joke. Okay, so I need it to be, like, later than this. 9 hours. Let's chill here in the rain for 9 hours. What are you doing here? Undead game, no Blizzard games. Total Warhammer 3K. Or total. Wow, Lore. Butchered that one. Total Warhammer 3. That's why I didn't rest the whole time. Legacy of Kane's cheating. I mean, I guess I can fly over. It almost doesn't matter, though, because I need to wait until morning anyways, so... Those lazy mages. Take an 11-hour nap in the grass and rain. I'm an Argonian. I'm fine. Yeah, what we just did was pretty much establish the political boundaries of the entire region for... up until, like, Skyrim's era, really. We do have one last thing to do, though. And just sit there drinking coffee for 3 hours. So I doubt this is going to work, but I'm going to laugh if it does. Nope, she has nothing to say to me. So she gives the quest we need to progress. Now here's the thing. The requirements for this quest are we have to be at least level 9, which we assuredly are. And we have to have done blackmail, which we have. And we need at least 15 rep with her. That's the only one I'm not sure about. Now, naturally, a game where reputation is a major mechanic that they keep track of, I thought, surely there's a way to track your reputation in-game. Surely there is. I'm actually at the page right now on UASP. Right? There's like a console command. Hang on, what do we got here? Help. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, sure. Print. Legal rep. What do we got? What do we got in Wayrus? Okay, we're at 0 on Wayrus. It's not great. Could be worse. Bip, bip, bip. Okay, here we go. Remind me what the hub is, little Billy. Just real quick. Okay. Mod NPC rep is the cheat if we need it. But, like, let's at least test if it's it. Mod NPC rep 15. Did that work? Nope, she's still not talking to me. Right, the hub. Okay. Actually, yes. The two functionally use the same, let's call it magical highway. The difference is one is like a conduit that you get onto and then get off of, whereas the Desolates just kind of translate through it. Okay, so we have the rep with her. That's not preventing us from getting the quest. Why can't we get this quest? Okay, I found a Reddit thread. Quest doesn't start. Check your... Nobody responded to it. I mean, one person said, you want to check your rep with her. And it's like, yeah, I just gave rep with her, so that's clearly not it. Oh, okay. This actually makes sense. Apparently, saying, let's double check something to make sure we're running into this. So let's travel. And then let's travel. 0%, Mr. Red. 0%. Okay, yep, no letters. Okay. So, apparently, you know how we had a weird issue with the Queen and the other Queen, Queen Mother, back in Daggerfall? Well, apparently, if you do the quests in a weird order here, as a result of how the triggers happen, there's a relatively small window of time during which she might send you the letter. If you pass that period of time and the letter hasn't triggered, the trigger goes away. So, in other words, we're actually soft-locked. We do not have the ability to progress the game right now. The good news, so we have console commands. That's an interesting bug. So, Hey, look, we've got a quest. Now, I think we should now be able to go talk to her. If I'm understanding this correctly. I am wrong. We started the quest. I just... Oh my god. Seriously, plutonium. That should just be a thing. Okay, let's assume we're on the quest, even though she's refusing to talk to me. This... We're getting into some interesting territory here. And our quest to just beat the game. Oh my god, J. Palmer. Okay, so since we are presuming we're on the quest, which we might be... Here we go to Orsinium. Okay, yep, please don't attack me. Please, stop, no, stop, stop, stop. Stop, please. No, why? Don't make me murder you all. Left door at the back of the hall. Okay, this is... Okay, fine, fine. You're all dead. You're all dead. You're all dead. You're all dead. Okay. Moving on. Out of respect for the idiots, I won't even loot them. I have a headache. Okay, so. Follow the hallway up. Through the door? Where are the various orcs and shamans? Yeah, nobody cares. Yes, great. Okay, door. Well, I was gonna let you live, but then you attacked me, so now you're dead. Okay, hallway upward. Should be a thing like this. The game does not have difficulty options that I am aware of. It does have giant spiders, which are now dead. I am now paralyzed. Okay, south at the intersection. Follow the hallway to come to some kind of dining room. Leave the room with the west door. I don't remember if Morrowind had any difficulty options. Anyone remember? Down the hallway. Hang on, scroll down. And through the door. Walk down the hallway till you come to a door. Go through it, you'll find yourself in a huge room. I don't remember Plutonia. It really has been a while since I played Morrowind. Hello, this is where we want to be. Huge pyramid. It's in a room at the base of the pyramid, but the doors are magically locked. To unseal them, you need to reach the upper level. If you have the open spell, you can go directly down and get your book. I do have the open spell. So let's clear the field a little bit. Okay. Morrowind has difficulty slider. There you go. What? I was going to say, the Oblivion slider, I actually know quite a bit about because I had to study that thing. Because it's that bad. Okay, so let's grab a save down here. Let's cast open. enemies nearby. Okay, cool. That's cool. There's still enemies nearby. Still enemies nearby. There's enemies everywhere. Oh, hello. How about over here? I got like dead in the middle. Hey! Happy birthday, Lunerith. I hope you had fun singing. Since you're a good singer. Yeah, so, funny story about Heroic World Tier. Me and Pax decided pretty early on we wanted to try that out. But we've played MMOs that have heroic, overworlds before. We were expecting that. We were not expecting was for it to be what it is, which is actually awesome. It's hard mode overworld, Mook, put very, very simply. Yeah, we were expecting something much, much, much worse. Oh, hello. Where did you come from? So, for those of you not aware, Guild Wars 1 has a hard mode thing. Me, Gary, and Pax, using our best builds, managed a couple of zones in hard mode in Guild Wars 1 before we gave up. I want you to understand that for a second. Okay, what? Alright, hang on. What made me give up? It was too hard. I mean, it was also sloggy as hell. But I want you to imagine just the nightmare state of going through this crap. Yeah, it can't be that bad. Yeah, no, it was. It was that bad, and that's the point. Alright, so apparently we cannot just open the door with magic, because we just don't have this whatever skill that is. Let's go kill this tiger instead. Alright. Yeah, the random affixes is the best part. Legit. Oh man, we just gotta stop them wokes, Leonard. Those woke Nazis. This is actually a spell. This is the Levitate spell, which was in this game and in Morrowind. Yeah, exactly, Mook. I recommend it. It's good stuff. Okay, so, what are we doing here? Take the west staircase up. Okay. This is interesting. West staircase up. Oh god, life would suck in both these games without Levitate. West staircase up, west staircase up, west staircase up. Where the hell? I lost it. Here it is. At the first intersection, head east. Then south to reach a second intersection. Head east again to get a third intersection to north at the fourth intersection. If you fall this way to the end, you'll encounter an orc warlord standing in front of a hand wheel. It feels like I went the wrong way. Really, Plutonia? That's actually funny. No. Well, yes, actually, J. Palmer. If I fell in without levitate, I'd be screwed. I'd have to reload a previous save. Here it is. Wheel. Okay, wheel. Okay, doors unlocked. I kind of want to hurry because I want to get down there before my levitate runs out. Okay. No? Okay, hang on. Wait, really, Plutonia? It's been an extraordinarily long time since I played Skyrim without a billion mods, so I kind of have to take your word on it, but really? Okay, that's everything here. Let's go and get our mana back. Any respawns? No. Okay, so, now that we're in here... Enter the East Room. The manuscript... isn't here. Because we're not on the quest. This is it. This is where the quest item is, right here. Not sure how to fix this. We've already used console commands to start the quest at all. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, no, there's the journal right here. Check it out. There's nothing there. This is literally the quest stuff I had at the beginning of the game. Like in the intro. Okay, I have a weird idea. So we're gonna go ahead and cast Anchor here. Okay. Now we're gonna go into here, pull this lever. That gets us a way out. Ish, that's... This is Berenzia's book, which is required. So here's the problem we're running into. We need to do a Berenzia's book in order to do Orcish Emancipation. We need to do Orcish Emancipation to do Totem Who Gets the Totem, which is our actual next No Really quest. This is MSQ. We have been doing nothing but MSQ for days now. Let's try something. Let's try something. I unironically do have an idea here. Well, Emancipation wasn't firing, so I sort of assumed it needed me to do this. I am admittedly running off of some assumptions here. Because, you know, I've never played this far into the game before. And we're back here. And then we successfully navigate the dungeon. Oh my god, look at this place. Yep, successfully navigating the dungeon. Where's the... Yep. This is the thing we're doing. Is we're successfully navigating... This doesn't count as cheating. We're successfully navigating the dungeon. Is it up here? Key. Actually, there is an explanation for that move. I will not tell you, though. It'll happen later. That's all I'm going to say about that. There is an explanation. They go into it later. Moving on. I am actually turned around. Where the hell is the exit to this dungeon? I know, Plutonia. It's really funny. Because those books show up in some of the future Elder Scrolls games. So this exact dungeon is static. You can tell because it's gargantuan. All the really big dungeons are static. Oh, yeah. No, that's still not it. I'm so turned around. Where am I? Is that it? That actually looks like it's promising. Hang on. Promising. Promise. Nope, that's not it. I don't know what that is. This is... I just... No, we're not cheating. I'm trying to get some vision on how to get the hell out of here. Okay. Okay. We came in down here. Oh, yeah, by the way, negative to Orsinium. Okay, so... There it is. I was gonna say, one of these doors has to be open. That's where I came in, okay? So we're gonna backtrack-ish. Hope to God we have at least some kind of memory of where we've been. This is the dining room. Yep, okay. So we go back here. Thank God for these corpses to help me figure out where I am. This way, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure what the largest possible dungeon is in this game, other than the final dungeon. This doesn't look right. This is not right. Okay. So, it has to be this way, then. Okay. Here's the exit. There it is. There's the letter. Oh, God, I hate everything in the entire world. Okay, so, I had a theory, a suspicion, that when we started the quest, all it did was trigger the letter being sent. Even though that makes absolutely no sense. Since I figured starting the quest meant being on the quest, but no, it actually triggers the letter to be sent that starts the quest. I had that thought in the middle of the dungeon. So now we can go talk to Berenzia. I think, because if I'm remembering correctly, future Elder Scrolls games do have a State 0, which might apply in something like this. So hey! Thank you for responding to my letter, Runner. I've been trying to get hold of you for months! Yeah! Relatable. It's very difficult for a queen of a powerful nation, and a queen whose home is very far away, to trust any mercenary. That's why when my dear child Helsa told me about you, I was rather quick to write. There's a rather sensitive situation brewing, and I need someone I can trust to collect some wayward revolutionaries. For 1,000 gold, which I want to stress is a joke at this point. We're at the point where we want like tens of thousands of gold for to even care about it. Will you perform such a service for me? I am also prepared to give you information. Ooh, yes. Glad to hear it. Some years ago, a disgruntled and possibly deranged scribe of mine wrote a biography of me which my worst enemy would call cruel and defamatory. It's in almost every game after this one. Because the book was also excessively critical of the Empire and the Septim Imperial family, it was widely suppressed and its author executed. Unfortunately, chapters of the book resurface from time to time. I have one reason to believe one chapter of the book has been purchased by the Orcs of Orsinium, who are attempting to publish it, which is why it's at the bottom of a gigantic dungeon from hell, and it removed from their stronghold, also named Orsinium. Time is of the essence. I'm sure Gortwog will not wait long. Once the chapter is safe, we can talk about your ambitions. Who all? Yeah, I've always wondered how the hell they ended up there instead of here. Like, I feel like I missed something about that. Okay, so. Is the book true? Anyways, so let's recall. I set the anchor. I set the anchor down there. I know I did. I made a point of it. Come on, game. I... Did it wipe my anchor because it was in a version of the dungeon that didn't have the quest item yet? Is that a thing that happens? That might apply, because remember, we had to do that weird thing in the tower. Okay. Okay, whatever. Like, I made a whole point of setting that anchor right by the quest item. I did it on camera. Obviously, I guess. Hey, look where we are again. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Now then. I caught it before I was more than halfway through the dungeon. I think that counts. I get partial credit for that. Oh, I better not wipe that. I think Kira Whiteness is right. I think because it reloaded the dungeon, because it added an item. It changed the state, right? It changed the state of the dungeon, which meant that it now had to, like, get rid of the mark because the place where I was marking doesn't exist anymore. Honestly, that's good programming, because if I cast mark in a dungeon that doesn't exist anymore, what do you think's going to happen? Yeah, either a CTD or we just load in the abyss and plummet until we hit a kill plane. Assuming there's a kill plane. One or another. Bad. Okay, so let's cast Levitate. Up, up, up. We want to go up the west one. I'm gonna let you live, buddy. Just saying. This game is Sithis. You know, that wouldn't even surprise me at this point. Doors. Gotta rest periodically. Oh, whatever. Fine. Heal me. gonna be in the East Room. Why are there all these giant spiders in the orc dungeon? Why do orcs have an affinity for spiders? That's actually true in several big works of fiction. It's weird. Hey, look what's right here. Bazam. We're not poisoned. We have Queen of the Kingdom of Wayrest. Warcraft 1 does it too, Lord Hammer, and Warhammer, while we're on the subject. By the way, this quest has a hidden timer that nothing tells you about. The Necromancers of Metamarco can find it before you, so you can get down here and be like, whoops! And then the orcs are like, hey, the Necros took it. Yeah, I guess, Lord Harriman, I don't know. So then you have to go to a different dungeon to get it. So if we could give it to Gortwog. If we do, then he gives us nothing because of bugs. That's true, we do have rep with Metamarco. Wait, where's the book? These are all letters. Where's the book? I do have it, right? Where is it? Yeah, let me give you this thing from my basement. File not found. Where's the book? Okay, hang on. Save for no reason. There's a quest items tab? Serious question. I'm not aware of such a thing. Oh, and we just got the letter for the next quest. Nice. That's my spell book. Let's switch out of steel mode while we're on the subject. Oh my god. I just got a letter from Berenzia. Again. No. No, 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 no. Thank you for responding to my letter. I need you to get a book in Orphinium for me. You may not know this, but not only is Gortwog holder of the letter the Emperor lost some months ago, he's also contending for an ancient relic called the Totem of Tiber Septim. If that cannibal gets his warded hands on the totem, it can be the end of Wayrest and possibly all civilization. Well done. Here's your reward for doing the quest. What? Okay. 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 So, that was us turning in the quest. Now, hang on. We might be good. So, let's go start the Emancipation quest. Yeah, the actual plot, the Totem of Tiber Septim, is technically the main plot. Although, frankly, I find it the less interesting of the two plots, but that's just me. That's how it always is, right? You got your big, massive intrigue, and then also some end-of-the-world thing. Anyways, okay. Okay. So let's go to Sentinel. Make another letter. The necromancers have stolen the book from Orsinium. Uh-huh. Worrisome. The Ash Cleaner. Oh my god, J. Palmer, that's great. Oh, I guarantee you this is the console command, but the funny thing is, like, it looks like the console command triggered the quests to start, and just did so badly. Yeah, the question here is whether it's going to break anything. We might... So, okay. There's a 150-day timer on the quest we just finished. I'm going to kind of book it here and hope that we don't run into that timer and that timer causes any issues. We should, hypothetically, be able to get a quest from this woman right here. Wait. No, not this one. Who are we talking to? Oh, God. Who are we talking to? Wrong queen. Wrong queen. They all look alike to me. Okay. Hang on. I'm in the wrong everything right now. I think I need to go to Daggerfall. I guess I can just double check this. Is she in Daggerfall? Daggerfall, yeah. Okay, cool. Find Daggerfall. Go here. Yeah, go. I like how I just said, I'm in a hurry, so let me waste time going the wrong way, and then have to make up for that. I don't have a vibe for the numbers, but nice. J. Palmer, congrats. Set an anchor, just in case we need that later. So, if all goes according to plan, we're about to get a... Stubborn Embers. We're about to get a letter for Gortog. King of the Orcs, warlord of the subterranean realms, hail and long live King Gortog. Long have you and the Orcish people sought formal recognition by the Empire. My dead husband, King Lysander, supported your claim to sovereign rule. I would help you now in your cause, but sadly a minor missive from the Emperor has been misplaced. For me to truly hold the trust and hear the Emperor Euro Septim, I need to reclaim this note. Should you be able to place it in my servant's hand, this trifling letter, I would be better able to forward your claim to the Emperor and his court. Okay. Yes. Gortwog wants very badly to be recognized by the Empire. It would mean the beginning of peace between the Orcs and the other races of the Empire. Present this letter to Gortwog. Hopefully it will persuade him to cooperate. And that's the letter I just read to you. They're attacking me because they're dumb. Alright. Orsinium. Yes, again. But hopefully for the last time here. God, this takes us a freaking month to get over here. Okay. That's what I'm worried about, Plutonia. This is potentially bad. We're going to talk to him, and he should be like, hey, I got an idea for you. Hello, runner. It would seem we have a mutual antagonist in the King of Worms. I'm Gortwog, King of the Orcs and Lord of Orsinium. I want to give you a ring if you retrieve the chapter of Berenzia's book from the Scourge Barrow. Okay. So Mini Sarah seeks to sweet-talk me. Ah, her letters have no value to me anymore. She may have it. However, my people may not be so lenient to an Argonian wandering the halls of Orsinium. If you can survive my realm and find the letter, you may take it back to her. I also consider you to be a worthy Argonian. I have to do the dungeon again? Okay. Go through the left door. Uh-huh. Okay. Go up, and then up here. Through the door. Yeah, I think so, Plutonia. I'm still kind of holding my breath on that. Is this just taking me to the same frickin' spot? You feel somewhat bad. Oh, no, 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 I don't. No, I don't. Poison. Cure me of poison right now. Okay. Screw you, game. Screw you in the ear. Yeah, we have to go do the Scourge Barrow, the other part of the Scourge Barrow. I've already been there like 3 times if you're paying attention. Okay, hang on. Is this the same thing? The intersection goes south. We're going for the dining room. I'm gonna murder all these people this way. Screw it. Okay, yep, here's the dining room. Okay, okay. Leave through the west door. Yep. Uh-huh. Kill the spiders. Yep. Yeah, no, we're going back to the pyramid. We're going back to the pyramid room. Oh my god. It's not the same room as the manuscript, but we're going back to the pyramid room. Which is important because at this point I kind of have this place memorized. At least for like another hour or 2. Since I literally just did this twice. Okay. Where is it? Okay, so the goal is up. Okay. I can handle up. Never bring a mage to a dagger fight. It might be your Daggerfall. Don't put that in the highlight reel, Mr. Red. Alright, so. We're up. Now what? Go up the west staircase. It's south. Past the intersection. So we're going to a different spot. Second intersection and a door. The door will be locked, so open it one way or the other. Okay, door open. No, Mr. Red, why? What did I do? Follow this hallway past an intersection. I love how much slower we are in levitate form. It's really great. Being this slow. It's one of my favorite things. Past an intersection. Then we're gonna be heading south. Past a secret door. Thanks, game. Whoop. Get Freaking levitate. Alright. Okay, so secret door. And go through the door at the end of the hallway. There's a door at the end. Okay, whatever. Continuing until I see a door, I guess. This is a long trip. Look, I'm allowed to have my bad jokes. Old man. All we have left in life is to give bad jokes to the young. This is entirely too far. Getting vibes ahead on here, I'll tell you what. Alright, it's way too far. Okay, so. Oh, there's a secret door. Nothing in here, though. There's so many secret doors in the Orc Fortress. Listen, I can definitively say that Head-On is a better RPG than this game is. Alright. What? So, okay. Forward. And then there's going to be like a cave, yep, which there is, yep. And then it's going to go this way, uh-huh. It's going to turn north. No, this is correct, apparently. And then it's going to go down, and then curve, and then up. And up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and then right again. And then kill this guy for daring to exist or breathe in my presence. And we're going to go up again, up, and north. We're going to scroll down on the guide. Go this way. Kill the spider, kill the spider, kill the spider, kill the spider. Kill the spider. Where the hell was I? You know what? True, Plutonium. You can tell him I said that. Your orcs look better than Daggerfalls. Alright. Might not take it as a compliment. Okay, so this way, I think. And then this way, and then down, I think? I will beat this game tomorrow, even. Almost guaranteed. And then this way, and then this way. There it is. Oh yeah, this letter's of no importance to me. That's why I put it in this giant room. And trapped it. Speaking of which, there's the trap. Oh no, here they come. Oh no. Orc warriors. For the skeleton warriors, this is kind of like the toothless cousin of that. Alright, so. So the letter we just got. Get the hell out of here. My god. To my knowledge, this game doesn't include an Elder Scroll. I'm also not sure if Arena has one. And again, I'm not sure if Morrowind has one. So, Queen Minisara, I have grave news. The Totem of Tiber Septim has been found. You know what this means. The power behind Tiber Septim could be unleashed upon Tamriel again. Rumor has it Lord Woodbourne, a minor lord of Wayrest, has possession of it. He will doubtless lose it soon. You must persuade him to turn it over to you or Lady Braciana. The court of Wayrest has no love of King Lysandus, but you still have influence there. I am asking you to do this on my behalf. A little out of date there, buddy. Also, we've kind of already killed him. A little. There's just a little light killing, you know. Hey. None of this letter's dangerous. Gortwog had undoubtedly sold copies of it to everyone from Wayrest to the Underking. After all, if the powers of the Iliac Bay become embroiled in a war over the totem, he stands to gain quite a lot. Gunnar, you have done your job. I'm sure the totem will find its way into your life somehow. You seem to have a knack for such things. Just remember, the only safe master of the totem is the Emperor. Wow, it really is Oblivion was the first time there was an Elder Scroll. It's weird to think about, actually. Message for you. Message from the man in grey. Who the hell's the man in grey? Oh my god, Mr. Red, I have found your chromatic counterpart. Yeah, I always had this vague impression in the back of my mind that Morrowind had one too. But I think that's just... Message for you! Again! I think that's just me, like, presuminating. I've not rented a room here. Give me a room. What? Give me a room for 110 days. Thank you. No, I'm sorry, J. Palmer, I didn't. Do you mind repeating it, please? It's weird how much of my attention this game is taking, to be blunt. Like, you wouldn't think so, but man. Okay, add a tanking spec to a class of mod that doesn't have it. What do I pick? Same question for healer. So for tank, honestly, what I want most is a mage tank, but I think Warlock is the better option there, especially since we've already had Warlock tanks at 2 points in WoW's history. No joke, Warlocks have already been a tank. And yeah, Rogue tank, Evasion tank is already an idea, but frankly, we've kind of already got Evasion tanks, so Either way, my first thought is Warlock. My second thought would be Mage. My third thought would be Rogue. Healer. I'm torn on that. There's a lot of good options there, actually. You can go something potiony with Rogue. You can go something supporty, like a Captain build for Warrior. You could go with something that is a transference healer, like a Death Knight. You could go with something that's like a prevent incoming damage in order to charge abilities Z class with Arcane Mage, right? Like, there's a lot of options there. I'm not sure which I like best. Let me look up her next step. Oh, wait, no, let me look at her notes. What do we got? What do we got? Runner, if you don't want to be as dead as Lysander, stop your investigation immediately. Do you really want to risk your life for a dead man? You are being watched. Dear Runner. Ooh, okay. Someone's trusting us with some MSQ here. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. All right, so I believe we technically just started the totem quest. Yeah. No, we actually haven't. Never mind. Numidium was Tiber Septim's secret weapon in his bid for supreme power. A 1,000-foot-tall automaton. A golem, or an atronach of sorts, powered by a gem called the Mantella. The Mantella was infused with the life force of Tiber Septim's... Hang on. There we go. The Mantella was infused with the life force of Tiber Septim's Imperial Battle Mage, and with it Septim crushed all who stood in his way. After the complete and total defeat of all his opponents, Septim began using the Numidium to crush the neutral royal families of Tamriel, so he could enthrone only persons he knew to be loyal. His Imperial Battle Mage was furious at this use of his creation, and sought to reclaim the Mantella. In the ensuing battle, both the Created and the Creator were vanquished, the heart they shared blown out of this reality into the netherworld they called Aetherius. Numidium's body was scattered throughout Tamriel, and the Imperial Battle Mage, without his life force, went into a semi-slumber in a subterranean vault. In the centuries that followed, the Emperor's elite soldiers, for generation after generation, collected the pieces of the Numidium. They became known as the Blades. Tiber Septim's Imperial Battle Mage became known as the Underking, and sent forces to find the Mantella. Be warned, therefore, those who search for the totem of Tiber Septim are searching for the mechanism of the first Emperor of Tamriel used to control Numidium. Should the Numidium return, he or she who holds the totem will control Tamriel's fate. Hi, Bluewind. We have an army. We have a giant god robot that can break time. And if you're wondering, yes, that thing at the end of Morrowind was an attempt to recreate the Numidian. Yeah. I was also going to point out that it is specifically Tharn that is the reason why they were trying to rebuild the Numidian. Uriel doesn't want the Numidian. Not really. He'll deal with it if he has it, but he's not an idiot. I mean, he can't keep it in his pants, but other than that. Let's go ahead and set up a Hearthstone. Favorite piece of Marvel or DC media? For DC, I'm going to go with Kingdom Come. It was that or Superman All-Stars, but I think I'm going to stick with Kingdom Come. For Marvel? That's a tough one. But off the top of my head, I think I would go with Infinity War. The movie, specifically. I'm in one of those weird states where I'm just kind of waiting. A non-Avengers movie? In that case, Ant-Man 2 of the MCU. Yeah. What, Ken? It is time to feed you. I suppose I should. I love this. I'm waiting for a letter to trigger. Oh, God. I just had the most horrible thought. What do you want to bet? What do you want to bet it's waiting me for this quest before it gives me the letter? What do you want to bet? Oh, so here's what's gonna do. I want to stream another hour because I want to get as much of this as done as possible. Right now, I'm waiting for a letter from Lady Bresciana for the quest Totem, Totem, who gets the totem. That's the specific thing that I'm waiting on right now. I need a letter from her, which will not only start the quest, but will also tell me where to go in order to interact with her. Once I do, I'll be able to go and find the totem. Once we have the totem, we have to choose who to give the totem. And that's a whole discussion. I was kind of hoping to do that tonight, honestly. But I bet you it wants me to do this, and honestly, probably move. So tomorrow we will start by doing that. And we have to decide the one big decision of this game. The one that doesn't matter past this game in particular, but does matter a lot for this game. So, yes, Ken, I will feed you. I will feed you, I swear. So for now, I'll chop off.